Oh, hey, Dr. Mike here. Hang on, let me hop over here real quick. All right, so I am Dr. Mike. You've seen me before, and we're with www.drmikesemporium.com. That's drmikesemporium.com, and also on Instagram. Lots of fun stuff on Instagram because it's pictures and stuff. Welcome, everybody. Hopefully, you're having a great day. Hey, Kay, we are not doing a shave tonight because we've just finished up a wonderful shave. We did, all kinds of really neat stuff. But as we enter the end of the year, I mean, we're sliding into Christmas and all that other wonderful stuff. I thought it might be time to do a little how do you take care of your gear kind of discussion. So real straightforward. So like, here's a brush. See, we got the brush. It's got all kinds of soap and stuff in it. And, it's got the soap scum. Yeah, we use this almost every day, right? Throughout the year, you're looking at stuff that, it's soap and it's going to have leftover stuff on it and it's going to dry and it's going to get wet and it's going to dry again. So you want to take care of your stuff. So let's take care of this brush first. What do you say? So here's what I'm going to do. I don't have a multiple set of cameras, so you're going to have to trust me that I'm doing this. So I have a sink full of hot water. Okay, here's the brush. We're going to put the brush in the hot water and we're going to give it gentle squeezes, right? Until we get all the soap out of it. You want to squeeze it and just get water back, and that's it. All right. Music by Neil Lee Griffith. Really, really love it. So, okay. Yes, that's what she said. See? Okay, so we've got all the soap out of this brush. But over time, this is hair. So, I mean, this is badger hair. We have little oink here, which is boar hair. So what happens when you use a brush over and over and over again is that it's going to get coated with like a layer of gunk or a layer of soap scum or a layer of just anything that can kind of get stuck on the brush. So you probably already have what you need to fix this. And it's probably in your shower, and I won't show you the label, but this is, I got it on sale. This is a clarifying shampoo. And we've talked about this before. So what you're going to do is you're just going to give your brush a nice shampoo and rinse. So hold on a second. And kind of like how you're making lather with your brush, you can use your hand or use your new bowl if you've got a new bowl to really get the shampoo into your brush. Give it scritches. Treat it like a pet, okay? Hey, Chris, we're talking about how to take care of the tools that we use, like our brushes and our razors and stuff. Give it a night, and it also smells good, right? So you don't want to use anything like a Pert Plus or anything like a 2-in-1 conditioner, because that's going to leave like a layer of silicone type stuff on the wheel. We just got a nice clarifying shampoo. It's going to scrub all that stuff out of there. So we get a rinse. Rinse, 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 rinse. Just wait to the razor part, because that's the fun part. So we are rinsing our brush out, and it's wild because you can actually feel the brush kind of respond as it gets clean, right? A clean brush makes a big difference. You'll notice your brush kind of does not lather like it used to. So here is a nice clean brush, and what I do, hold on, is because I happen to have dropping stuff, I have access to microfiber towels. These are like the ones you use when you're waxing your car or cleaning windows. And just take it and gently give that brush a little love, a little dry, right? You're not going crazy. Get the handle. Look at that. Brand new, just like brand new. Fabulous, fabulous. All right, so that's the brushes, right? You can do the exact same thing with a boar brush, same thing. Shampoo, rinse, 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 nice and clean. Fabulous. So your razor. Okay, hold on. You all know we have the Rockwell 2C. Let me get in. And over time, I'm going to hold this up close. Can you see this? There we go. I think that does it. You get that layer, you know, you try to do your darndest to keep it clean, right? But what do we want to use to help keep this clean? And you don't have to do this every time. But if you happen to have a certain, trying not to do brand names, but it's a blue dishwashing soap. It's you can use, it's either the blue one or the green one. And the blue one, if you can use it on like oil covered ducks in Alaska, you can use it to clean your razor. So all you need, and I'm sure you have an extra toothbrush around, because if you've gone to the dentist and gotten your teeth cleaned, they always throw these things at you. So all you do, take your brush and you just go to town. You just give it a nice soapy clean up like this. We are scrubbing, scrubbing, scrubbing. Make sure to get between the little gaps here. You put it in your hand. You can get a little more soap. Scrub, 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 scrub. All right, really get in there. That's what she said. And you want to make sure that you get the safety bars, right? And if you have a comb, which, you know, a comb razor that, you know, it's the razor that has like the teeth, you really want to get in between the teeth and clean those too, because that's important. All right, so rinse that. And of course you have the top plate as well, so really give the top plate a good scrub, because it gets all kinds of, look, see, hold on. See, you really got to get in there. And you can use Q-tips to get, you know, just to kind of really get the soap down there, nice and scrubby, scrubby. And if you happen to have, look at that, that's like a little dental pick, and it's a rubberized pick there that you can, you know, just get in the crevices, right? All right. And your handle as well, right? You can kind of get in there and make sure the handle's done. And now, this is the fun part. If I can find everything, that'll be good. You're going to dry it, and you can use any towel or any, you know, use your microfiber towel, anything like that. And one thing that I like to do, and you don't have to do this, but this is just one of the wild things that Dr. Mike does. This is Clipperside, and they have all kind of sanitized stuff, right? You can use, this is a Clipperside spray for hair clippers. You can also use isopropyl alcohol, nice, which is perfectly for sanitization, right? So we're going to let me give this a, how about that? And one of the cool things with the Clipperside spray, hey Randy, is that it has a little touch of oil in it, so that really helps too, barbasol, right? Okay, now this is something else I can do, you know, because I'm a tuba player. I have access to tuba stuff. So this is valve oil, it's not a petroleum product. It's actually it's called space filler. And I'm going to put a drop of this right down the channel where the threads are, because I want to make sure that they stay lubricated. And it's you know, it's not going to hurt me. It's not going to, you know, it's not going to hurt the razor. And how about that? We give it another, yeah, there we go. You can really feel the threads really appreciate. So look at that, nice and shiny, all nice and shiny new. So we can do the same thing with our Henson, right? Now the Henson, because it's such nice, tight tolerances, you have to make sure you really get in there and really get in there deep. So again, we use our brush, our toothbrush. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Chris. So we're going to give this a nice scrubbing, right? We're going to get in here like that. We're just going to go in really tight like that. And it really, really, really does a great job. I mean, unless you have something really, really gunked up, dishwashing soap will do the trick. And that's really, really good. So there we go. There's that. So that's the top, that's the base plate. Sorry. And here is the top plate. And basically what we're doing is we're taking care of the tools that take care of us. Really, really wonderful. All right, so we got the top plate nice and clean. Let me get the top of the top plate. Brush, 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 brush. And if you do this like once a month, it's easy. You don't have to like take too much time. And we're giving that nice handle here a nice cleanup. Rinse, rinse, rinse. Let me get my clipper side. And they make, you can get this kind of stuff on Amazon, or you can get it at, you have to clean your tools. You can get this at Sally Beauty Supply. Right? And then I'm going to take, see, this is, you know, tubas have slides, the little tuning slides, and this is the thing that keeps it from sticking. So it's designed for moist environments. So one drop down there. And no, you don't want to use like motor oil or anything crazy like that. Just take your time and enjoy it. All right, we're going to put everything back on. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Oh, there we go. Randy, our R&D gentleman from Alabama. Hey, I do have some information. Hold on, let me get that. Boom. On Old Spice. Remember, we were talking about this just the other day. The formula for the aftershave has not changed. Yeah, they say that. They have added another ingredient to the deodorant. All right. Well, that's cool. Yeah, Sally does have a few things, but yes, also to make sure it's virus free. Right. So now we have this. Now, one last little tip or trick you can do is use a hair dryer and just make sure that you dry all your razors and that way. Now, guess what? We have one more razor to deal with. Let me find it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is a straight razor, right? We've used this once or twice, right? There's the bitey part. So I will show you, pretty much it's the same thing, what you want to do. However, there's one little tip. These are the scales, these are the handles, right? Now, if you blow it gently, you'll end up putting too much moisture on it. And that can lead to things. So just making sure. So when you're done, and you can use dish soap, right? Be very careful when you're cleaning the scales, right? And cleaning the razor. Now here's the trick. Let me get it. Take yourself a piece of tissue, and fold it up and go between these scales. That will help to clean it and help to get all the water out. Because one thing you do not want with your straight razors is water. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. So you guys are in rare holiday form. Okay. Hey, if you're watching this and you're just joining us, we're doing basic razor and brush maintenance. So we're just cleaning up a straight razor right now. You can use, like this clipper side is really nice to, it puts a nice little coating on it. Some people, for like strops, they'll have neat's foot oil to put on the leather, right? So you always want to make sure that you keep your straight razors and safety razors dry, because I have lost a good straight razor to having a little too much moisture, and it was really, really bad. It rusted in no time. All right. So what else do we have? So we are just working our way through. So again, here's little Oink. We're going to get him wet, right? We want to clean up our little Oink. This is a boar hair brush. And then we're going to put a little of this clarifying shampoo. And we're just going to give it we're giving it a nice little shampoo. We're giving our brushes and our razors a spa day. Ah, thank you. That'll be next. So this is our little Oink. Now here is I love cleaning these brushes. Hold on. Let me get this done. All right, here is our microfiber towel, or microfiber towel, right? Okay, beard brushes. Great, great, great suggestion. Because this is my hairbrush. I've had this for decades. I've had this since I was a little tiny Dr. Mike. This is actually an Adams car brush that they gave me. Adams is a car detailing company. I believe they're in New York. And I just happened to like the way it felt. And so I use it for a beard brush. So what do you do with a hairbrush like this? Well, let me find, I always lose my combs. Where's my comb? There it is. I covered it up. So with something like this, and I apologize if this is disgusting, but as you brush your hair and as you're brushing your beard with beard oils, beard balms, all that stuff, you're going to get residue. So let's go through, and I'm going to get all the gunk. This is the physical aspect, right? We're going to get like any kind of like hair, soap, pomades, just the gunky stuff. The thick stuff, the heavy duty stuff. We're going to get that real quick. There you go. And this is just a basic hair comb. So guess what you can do? It's the exact same process. We're going to give it a spa day. We're going to take our shampoo. We are going to give, let me get the other brush because this hurts my hand. And yeah, it's gonna spray a lot of water, right? So what we're doing is we're helping the brush get rid of all of that leftover stuff. See, I'm just going through it like this, and I can already tell you that it feels night and day difference. So, and the funny thing is, I was looking at this before we started, is that we had a dog, a cockapoodle, part cocker spaniel, part poodle, that always loved to find my brush, and he chewed on it so many times. So that's kind of a neat thing. You can always have a little bit of memory. So very good. And we want to make sure we dry this as well. You can use a hair dryer on this. I'm going to use a basic big towel here. Really, really, I mean, it really brings it back to life. And I remember the first time I did this, because I hadn't cleaned it in decades. Yeah, sorry, didn't know you had to. But being Dr. Mike, you learn all the wonderful things. So you can really feel the difference. And you know what? We may even sand this at one point and do another little, like, put a nice little coating of something on it to make sure it stays in a good shape. Feels great. So let's see, what have we talked about tonight? We talked about taking care of our brushes. You want to make sure your handle's clean. You want to make sure, feel for if the knots are getting loose, because you can always replace the knots or re-glue them with, some people use marine epoxy. Yeah, a lot of the things with old vintage brushes is that they're very dry. So give them a nice shampooing. I mean, even let them hang out with some, say, beard conditioner, say, make something like that. Like a Wonder Beard would be a wonderful thing for more hair. And so this already feels, it's already drying up a bit. It now feels softer and fuller. See? And this has been very, very, yes, make sure to clean your scuttle. A scuttle is a bowl within a bowl. So how about that? Okay, so we talked about cleaning our beard and hair brushes. We talked about cleaning our safety razors. We talked about cleaning our straight razors. How about that? We talked about our beard brushes as well. So with that, my friends, boys and girls, we are going to say good night, and may your stuff stay clean. And if you have any questions, please feel free to drop us a line, because we're always happy to help. I know Kay, the PA, is just amazing, and we just love having her with us and answering all these wonderful questions. And Randy, our R&D specialist, if you have a vintage question, you can ask him, because, hey, I don't know nothing. I'm just the pretty face of this here organization. So with that, I'm going to say thank you very much for joining us on a Tuesday night where we're cleaning up everything. We're cleaning up before the holiday hits. And Thursday, we're going to do like a Christmassy shave. We'll try to figure out something Christmassy to do. But on behalf of myself, Dr. Mike, and Kay the PA, and Randy the R&D, and Matt, our 3D bowl maker, and all the other wonderful folks that help out with Dr. Mike's, wishing you a wonderful, wonderful week, sliding into the holidays. And I will say, if you're going to shave, we know you are. You're going to beard. I know you want to. You know what? Keep your stuff clean. Take care of your tools that take care of you. And yeah, stay warm, my friends. We want to say thank you for everybody, and we will see you on Thursday at not 9. Is that right? Not 9. 9 p.m. And we'll do a Christmas shave, and that will be a wonderful thing. So thank you very much for being here. And I'm just rambling. All excited. So we'll see you Thursday.